Verne Harris was appointed by Nelson Mandela as his archivist and historian. He's the Director of Research and Archive for Nelson Mandela's Foundation Centre of Memory. He joins us live from Johannesburg now. Mr. Harris, it's very good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. If I can firstly ask you, how did you find out about Nelson Mandela's passing, and how did it leave you feeling?
Well, I got a phone call last night at about 9 o'clock. It leaves me feeling somewhat numb because we've had many months now to say goodbye to him. I think we've been prepared for his passing. But today we wake up and we realize that this is the beginning of a post-Mandela reality for South Africa. You
have worked with him for many years now. You had worked with him since 2004, I believe. What were your experiences of him?
Well, I think the public figure, the global icon, always looms large, but over time I began to engage with the human being behind that public figure. For me, a human being with an incredible warmth and a willingness to listen to other people's stories. For me, this is fundamental to who he is. He hasn't got an instinct to lecture, he has an instinct to listen.
And what do you think that his greatest legacy for South Africa will be?
Well, his legacy is huge and complex, but for me, right at the heart of it, and especially for South Africans, is a taking of responsibility. At one level, responsibility for one's own life and liberation. On the other hand, responsibility for the liberation of humankind.
It's incredible, isn't it, that Nelson Mandela, his legacy isn't just for South Africa. He is universally loved, universally respected. Why do you think it was that he could transcend black South Africa, and have the universal appeal that he does, which we can see now with people mourning and marking his death around the world?
Yeah, we've been receiving messages from all over the world. I think it's a combination of his representing a particular moment in South African history, also global history, where he is the symbol of a liberation from an oppressive regime from the years of apartheid. But combined with that is his incredible hospitality as a human being, his warmth. I think a combination of those two is what makes him special for people all over the world.
And given that, given how revered he was, his work, his accomplishments, just how much of a gap do you think he's leaving in South Africa today?
Yeah, I think it's a huge gap for us because he is fundamental to the national narrative of the post-apartheid. And I think the challenge for us now is to develop new narratives without him as an individual, as the foundation of that narrative. I think we're feeling lonely today.
Thank you very much for joining us. That's Verne Harris. He's the Director of Research and Archive for Nelson Mandela's Foundation's Centre of Memory, joining us from Johannesburg. It's good to have you with us. Thank you.